Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live session this evening. This is good. This is good. I can see there's a few of us joining in, and obviously once, well, now that we're live, hopefully a few more peeps will join. I'm looking ripe as a daisy because I've just got out of the shower. For those of you guys who have followed along today on Instagram and Facebook stories, you'll know that I have just done my longest cycle so far today. Feel very pleased with it. I keep saying, oh, it's been 10 minutes. And so far, 10 minutes has gone by a few times and I'm doing okay. So let's see how that goes. But did basically 61 miles, just short of. Just run in, had some very nice food that Anna made, done some stretches, and here we are today. So basically with this session, I sort of just wanted to share some thoughts as we're moving forward with Abbie Bikes Britain, what that's looking like, different changes and things that are happening, and announce the winner of this tent. So, I meant to get the other prize as well, actually. I'll go grab that in a second. So basically, we have asked people to donate if you'd like to be entered into our prize draw each week. And basically, we've got a number of things we're giving away. So I shared, we've got this tent. We have got a DJI Osmo. We've got some wonderful books made by Cicerone. Here we go. Anna is actually bringing them. Thank you very much. I did not expect that. Here we go. So giveaways. We've got a DJI Osmo action camera. So obviously unopened, unused. Going to be giving that away next week. Come to that in a minute. And here, this incredible book by Cicerone. We've actually got 5 of these to give away. So it'll be 5 winners. And basically it's celebrating their 50 years, full of stories written by their authors, beautiful images all over the place. Look at that. Just, good old book. Also, yes, I did just sniff the book. Does anybody else like the smell of books? Hopefully you guys do. So, I felt like actually I wanted to just have a bit of a chat first of all about Abbie Bikes Britain, sort of where we're up to. But basically, before I jump into that, there is still time to donate and, put some money in the pot and be in with a chance of winning this tent. So basically, it doesn't work if it's in the way. We're asking people to donate a minimum of £15 via GoFundMe and also via our PayPal. So I'm just showing the links now. So first of all, we've got GoFundMe here if you would like to support us there. And I will also get, where am I going to find that? Get PayPal up for you. So basically, if you donate via PayPal and GoFundMe, you'll be entered twice. Where will it end? Sniffing books. And essentially it's just going to roll through. So if you wanted to donate per week, whatever sort of works for you, that's how we're operating this. And of course, all of the money goes towards the project that we're running. So here's PayPal, guys. Multitasking is not my strong point. Skadoosh. So they will all be written up. If you enter now, they'll be written up and entered into the pot, and the pot is right there. So we'll come to that in a minute. Anyway, let's talk about Abbie Bikes Britain. So for those of you guys who are new here, basically the scope of the project is the 30th of August. Anna and I are going to embark on a rather large adventure. She's going to be in the support vehicle, supporting me on the bike, including the name Abbie Bikes Britain. So I'm going to be cycling from, let's just go with the flow. John O'Groats to Land's End via each of the UK's national parks. There's 15 national parks. So national parks in order. There's Cairngorms, Trossachs and Loch Lomond National Park, Northumberland National Park. I have a bread seed in my throat. Bear with, I need to grab my flask. So we're in Northumberland. We've made it to England. Then we're going to the Lake District. Then we're going to the Yorkshire Dales. Oh, geez. And then the North York Moors. And a natural pause. And then we're going to be going down all the way to the Broads on the east coast, back up to the Peak District, then hit Snowdonia, Pembrokeshire Coast, Brecon Beacon, heading down, South Downs, New Forest, Exmoor, that's us, and Dartmoor, and then to Land's End. It's going to be so weird when we hit up Exmoor because I just cycled past Dunkery Beacon today. It stopped at Wedden Cross, which is where the Dale end, and basically that's literally 15 miles up the road, which is just very odd. But basically, why am I going to the national parks, or why are we going to the national parks? We are going to the national parks because we're going to climb to the highest point of each national park. And basically, as many of them as possible, we're going to be opening as walks that you guys can join us on. The walks are very, very limited spaces, around 10, sometimes 20 places. And that's essentially how we're going to also fundraise for the project, because we are predominantly crowdfunding this. We're working with a few organizations, Hiker, the app, which, as you know, I'm a long-time user of. I have it right here on the homepage of my phone. Where are we? Where are we? Help, everything. Hiker. Oh, I'm not logged in because my phone didn't update. But basically, it's the leading long distance footpath and soon to be day hiking app out there, which just love it. We've got the camping and caravan community. They're supporting us with accommodation. We've got, who else have we got? Through Notes. So Russ at Through Notes sent us a whole bunch of books, which we'll also be using as giveaways. Obviously Cicero and Terra Nova. Just, the list goes on, and just really grateful for all these organizations. But essentially we are looking to crowdfund most of the finances that we're looking to raise. Now, somebody asked yesterday, why is our figure 20k? And I want to be as transparent as possible about why it is 20k. So first of all, the film crew, we're producing a 3-part documentary film series following our journey. And the journey, these films are really looking to bring into the forefront of conversation our mission, which is to spark meaningful conversations and create lasting change, or begin the wheel of lasting change in the world of mental health, access to the outdoors, and the power of community. So if you haven't seen the trailer, that's I can get you the trailer coming right up. Stay tuned. Copy, paste. Don't get ahead of yourself. Paste. There we go. So there's a trailer if you want to watch that later. We've shared that on the side. So basically, we're looking at all these different issues. We're looking at how COVID has impacted communities. We're looking at the issues of environmental conservation, and how actually, yes, we're looking to get people into national parks, but how there's so much more we can do, and how as people who use the outdoors, we can be active stewards and contribute to the conservation and protection of the natural world, and how actually that really ties in this feedback loop into positive mental health and well-being. So we're going to be discussing all of these different things through the series. We're going to be meeting you guys along the road, still trying to figure out how you can sort of track along. I think, what we're going to do, I was thinking today on the bikes, plenty of hours on the bike today, is I think we'll do a post at the beginning of the day, where we are, where we're going, roughly what route. It feels safe enough to do that because there's enough of us on the road. And then basically, if you're in the area, come and say hi, hop on the bike. If you want to book on a walk, they will be up next week. Obviously, keep an eye on socials, they'll be there. And basically, I'll just be storying and telling everything on social media. We'll try and get into the habit of getting it onto YouTube as well, because you can do YouTube stories. But it's just tricky because Facebook and Instagram link, and then YouTube doesn't. So it's a bit all these platforms. I know a lot of people have started whittling it down to be like, oh, I'm just on Instagram, oh, I'm just on Facebook. But I don't want to do that. It's the same with our newsletter, because not everybody's even on social media. So it's trying to make this as accessible as possible. But, if basically one of the big changes actually we have made is, rather than starting from John O'Groats. So if you're familiar with the layout of the UK, John O'Groats is up here. I don't know if this is reversed for you, but and then it's commonly mistaken as being the northernmost point of the UK, but actually it's Dunnet. So where the Cape Wrath Trail ends or starts. And it's just up the road, it's like half an hour up the road. And I was like, oh, can we start from Dunnet, please? So we've changed the route to do that, which is really, really exciting. I feel like we have to look at John O'Groats anyway, but no, because just say we've been there. But starting literally from the northernmost point of the country. And I don't mind about going to Land's End as opposed to the southernmost point of the country, which is the Lizard, because Anna and I have been to the Lizard already this year as well. Spent a bit of time there before. So the Land's End, I think, will be more significant. Although the sign at John O'Groats, do have to go to John O'Groats. But basically, just really want to welcome you guys to come along wherever we are. If you aren't able to book on a walk, we're looking to run meet and greets at national park centres as well. So the national parks are obviously on board as well with what we're doing. We'll have spokespeople from each national park talking in the film, sharing about, you know, what makes the national park special, what we can do to contribute, rather than just visit and use the footpaths and then leave. So we're going to be diving into all of that, which is, I'm just really excited, you know, and it's been a real roller coaster of a couple of months. I think the last couple of weeks in particular for me have been really, really difficult. I've not known myself in such like a mentally stressed place. I was saying to patrons last night, because we had our Patreon live last night, that it's, you know, I'm just seeing like traits in myself I'm not enjoying. But just getting out on the bike today has been very, very fulfilling. Being able to have just space to shut everything out. But additionally, you know, obviously my primary role in the project is just going to get on the bike and cycle every day. And we're at the point where it's handing things over to Anna now, the conversations, the emails, that sort of thing, which is, I just struggle with logistics. But that's what makes us we're becoming a good team. It's difficult for me because it's like, I don't know, I think it could be called controlling, and probably should be called controlling, but it's like when you've like this Wild has been my absolute life and is my absolute life, and to be handing things over the whole, you know, the year past has been a case of bringing people in because additional sports needed. So it's a journey, but I'm already feeling the tangible relief, knowing that, you know, Anna's overseeing certain things, and it's like actually the questions pop into my head like, what about this, what about that? And it's like, ask if you want, but she's probably got it covered. Somebody is asking, does it include the Scottish National Park authorities? Yes, it does. So as I said, Cairngorms, Loch Lomond and Trossachs, we're still trying to like finalize everything with them, liaising with 15 national parks who are all extremely short-staffed, and push to their limits has been very, very challenging. So yeah, anyway, so basically, as I say, we'll be walking to the highest points of each national park. The walks will be bookable, and if you don't find us for the walks, if you're not able to book on for the walks, come and meet us wherever we're going to be along the way. Really want to welcome that, because, you know, we are exactly looking for conversation around community. So we need you because you are our community. Drink the tea. Anyway, I think it's time we explore the winning situation. So, I've been told to wait, sit, stay. Jeez. How actually? Do you know what, guys? It'd be really nice if you could say on the side where you are, where you're based. It's really cool, actually. I've started doing this a little bit more. Normally I ask people 1 to 10 how you're doing, which is important to me, but I like to sort of see where you're based. So let me know on the side whilst we're just checking something really quickly, to see where you are from. Brighton, Aberdeen. Oh, geez. Okay, here's a question. I'm going to do it, all right? I'm going to regret this. Thumbs up if you think I should bring my kilt and wear it for part of the Scottish leg. Hashtag no regrets. Hashtag regret. Hashtag help. Netherlands, Wiltshire, Hampshire, Gloucestershire, Taunton. See you tomorrow. Coming through Taunton. Oh, all the thumbs up, of course. Galloway. Got a few folks in Scotland. West Coast of Cumbria. South Africa. Cool. Ireland. Exactly. Yes. Crediton. 1 bazillion% bring the kilt. Absolutely. Berlin. North Wales. USA. Derbyshire. From Taunton. I didn't realise you're from Taunton, Amy. Warrington, Nottinghamshire. This is nice. Also, sorry, I'm reading everything out loud. It's nice to actually pay attention to the side. I've been trying to think a little bit about my live sessions and how I can make them better. And I think when actually I'm doing something, to just stop and pause, or when I'm reading, to actually give it time to read. Thank you very much for that. My wonderful assistant, partner, girlfriend person. She's laughing. has just finished sorting the names. Just quickly, Liz is asking how was Crib Goth. So Crib Goth, I was hoping it's going to be up tomorrow, but I haven't finished editing it yet because I was out on the bike all day today. But Crib Goth was amazing. It was incredible. It is not for everybody. Now, having done it, I can categorically say that. A lot of people ask, "Oh, what's harder, striding edge, roll edge, Crib Goth?" It's like Crib Goth. Like, there's no question really. But for me, it was very impactful because I'd had a really tough mental time like a few days before, a week before, and basically when I was up there, as you've probably seen from the image that I put across or out online, it was very misty and quite overwhelming, and it just the metaphor for that, in regards to dealing with mental health. So that's why the film's taking a while to edit, because I'm a bit all over the place in the stuff that I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, but we'll get there. Might have a look at that later in a bit. So let's do it. The winners of the tent are, so as I said, we've got the Zephyros tent. We'll ship it wherever you are. The names are in the hat. A hat kindly gifted by a good friend of ours. Yeah, I suppose you should see. But I feel like I need to look at you so you know that I'm not looking at. Also, my shoulder is dead. Right. The winner is. It's quite exciting, isn't it? I'm buzzing about this. Who is it? Oh no, sorry. Probably set Bobby off. The winner is Kirsten. How do I say this without butchering this? Benetsen. Kirsten, congratulations. You have won yourself a wee tent. Jeez, it's all happening today. these what are they called? Never mind. So congratulations, Kirsten. We'll be in touch. Drop you an email and we will get this tent mailed out to you. Really hope you have some good adventures with that. So next Sunday, we'll be doing another live session and we'll be giving away this DJI Osmo action camera, so that hopefully wherever you are in the world, you can start to film or take pictures of your adventures wherever you are. That would be super, super cool. We'd love to see some of the stuff that you do. So it shoots in 4K. It's waterproof to 11 meters, dual screen, rock steady, blah, blah. It's a good camera. Actually, I use them in the Alps. Or I used them in the Alps. Actually, Anna is currently working on the Malaveg, and that was shot partly with the DJI. Awesome. So that's exciting. So basically, if you're already in the hat, which I think a few of you are, you guys are in a chance of winning this next Sunday. If you donate again, then your name will go in the hat again. That's basically how we're going to run this thing. And just really, really, really would appreciate any support you can offer in terms of sharing our project. If you want to book on a walk, definitely keep an eye out across social medias. We'll be sharing that, and we'll also be putting that in the newsletter. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, head to our website, spendmoretime.in-the-wild.co.uk, and you'll be able to subscribe there. I think it's on the bottom of the Wild page. If you want to find out more about Abbie Bikes Britain, it's all on the website as well. And if you have any tips, trips, ideas, or anything else with regards to cycling, or wanting to get involved, any questions, then you can actually contact us at info@spendmoretime-in-the-wild.co.uk and find out more info there. Just give us a bit of time though, because we are so inundated. It won't be an instant response, unfortunately. The final thing to say, I suppose, is if you are looking for a community, if you've been inspired by what we're doing and you'd like to interact with other people who are doing similar things, whether that's walking or hiking or anything else around the world, then please do consider joining our Patreon community. I'm just getting that up for you now. Here we go. So again, all the funds there do go towards supporting Wild. It makes a massive, massive difference. Our end has completely changed everything. Wild would not be where it is today without the incredible people in the community. And I don't think I would be either, quite frankly. It's a very two-way thing. And, if you want to have one-to-one sessions with me, I'm not doing them for the next couple of months, but we'll be doing Zooms instead. If you want additional live sessions, if you're looking for early access to different videos, all sorts of different stuff on there. I have not been able to give it the same attention in the last couple of months just because of the severity, strong word, of busyness, but the community really is a thriving thing. And I think that's what's amazing, is sort of people all around the world just building proper quality relationships, which is hard to find these days. So, you know, that is our community. Please do check that out if it's something of interest to you. But for now, guys, I think that is it. It's been really good just to hang out with you. Sorry, I just saw the post there. Yes, I did hear about the lass who died on Ben Nevis. There's been quite a few fatalities on Ben Nevis and Crib Goch, and they're all over the place. But it really is heartbreaking. I think, is that the lass who like took the picture at sunrise and then went missing? It's just, I think this is the thing, you know, it's like being outside is just such a gift. You know, I think all of us can testify in our own stories and ways the power of being out in the natural world. But I think certainly where we grow up with it, we learn very quickly about the respect that it demands. You know, in the Trossachs, they took some time out because there was 6 drownings in 24 hours, and there's been many more before and after. And it's frightening, you know. And actually, that's also something we're hoping to do with this project is offer education and understanding and knowledge. You know, there is no blame here. It's just, okay, what can we do to make these places more accessible and yet safer, because people are kitted out and they've got the knowledge of how to use the kit. So it's yeah, it's important times to be having all of these conversations. All right, guys, that is it for now. I'm really looking forward to tuning in with you next week, because that'll be our last weekend at home before we go. If my, let me check that, because I feel still a bit, yes, it is. So that'll be the 22nd. We'll have that last Sunday, and then the next Sunday will be the day before we actually go out, which is absolutely terrifying, but really exciting. And I feel like, you know, each week now I'm going to start to talk a little bit more about, you know, how things are going in, like, on a bit more of a detailed basis. I want to talk about, like, my body, what it's sort of experiencing with the training, or how the tapering is going, yada yada yada, all different things. So if you have any questions, again, please let us know somehow, the various ways that you can. It would be really good to hear from you. That is all for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Congratulations again to Kirsten. Name drop. Enjoy your adventures and stay wild. I'll see you soon. Bye.